People are starving, and they don't care. They don't care. That pisses me off to the highest fullest, knowing that these people do not care about the common man and woman in this country.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour.
Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Ay,
Go come. Yeah. Go come.
ay,
Go come. Yeah. Go come.
ay,
Go come.
ay,
Yeah. Go come.
ay,
Yeah. Go come.
ay,
Yeah. Go come. Yeah.
King.
Let's get drunk.
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 Welcome to the Heineken Hour with Conking Live.
What's going on, peeps? Good afternoon to everyone. Hope everybody having a great afternoon so far. I know it's early. It's only like 1 o'clock, but should be a great day today, hopefully. So let's get started. So I ran across a story yesterday where this lady in Georgia, she's been arrested and charged with a crime because her son walked 1 mile, a 10-year-old walked 1 mile into town, and they're now charging the mother basically for neglect. Now, I put a poll up asking, would you allow your child to walk 1 mile at the age of 10 into town? Now, just from experience myself, at 10 years old, I was doing a lot of walking and playing away from the house, and it was no big deal. Me personally, I don't see an issue. I don't think a mother or a father should be charged because their child, which is 10 years old, decided to walk a mile to town. You know, I just don't see why would you hold the parents accountable? And the mother wasn't at home when the child did it either. The mother was at a doctor appointment with her other child. This is what I was talking about yesterday when we were talking about the government being too much inclusive into your life. You know, it's a police state. When you start charging parents for their child walking, something that we all have done, you're overreaching now. It's an overreach. And I think it's too much. I really do. I think it's just too much. So let's take a look at this and we'll discuss it more after we look at the video. So let me get the video up here. All right, let's see here.
Couldn't believe it when cops showed up at her door, put her under arrest and in cuffs. But she says she was really shocked when they told her what she was being charged with, and you may be too. Allison Hall has details.
A mom of 4 is about to get the shock of her life when she opens the door to her home.
Turn around for me. Why? Because you're under arrest.
She's perplexed.
What am I under arrest for? For reckless endangerment.
Now, in the charge itself, reckless endangerment, just because your child, which is 10 years old, decided to take off on his own and walk a mall into town. Now, like I said, the mother wasn't here. And like I said, I'm going off my experience as a 10-year-old. You know, I had a lot of freedom as a 10-year-old. I didn't have to stay in the yard. I could travel in the neighborhood. I could walk around the corner to the corner store. And the corner store wasn't at the corner. It was a good little walk from my home. But I was allowed to do that at 10 years old. So I just don't understand the charge of reckless endangerment. It's kind of crazy to me.
Say what?
I was in a state of disbelief, really.
It turns out that unbeknownst to Brittany Patterson, her 10-year-old son had gone off on his own to a dollar store in town.
That's another thing. She didn't even know this was going on because she didn't have a clue. So you charging her something that she didn't have a clue about because she wasn't at home when it happened.
About a mile away, cops got involved when a passerby saw the boy and called them.
I figured he just, was out in the woods or went to grandma's house.
Deputies picked up her son, Soren, and drove him back to the house in rural Georgia. The population of the town is just 223. 5 hours later.
And that's another thing, too. Living in a small town like that, 223, you would think everybody knows everyone. You would think that even the police would know the family of the child, because the community is so small. I have lived in a small community before, and pretty much everybody knew everybody. The police knew everybody. Everybody was pretty much on a first name basis. So why would you take this opportunity to charge your mother that I'm pretty sure you should be aware of who this mother is and charge her with a crime? See, this is a police state now. We're over policing. It's too much. Where's the freedoms? We are really losing our freedoms in this country because now we're having people charged with stupid things, very stupid things.
Later, cops returned with an arrest warrant, saying young Soren had been gone for about an hour while mom had taken another child to a doctor's appointment.
Anytime I checked, it wasn't.
There is no compassion for this mother. She took another child to the doctor appointment. And they have no common sense just to talk to the mother, see what's going on. But instead, they go and get a warrant and come back to arrest her, knowing that she wasn't aware that the child had walked off.
Illegal for a kid to walk to the store. So.
Hold on. Let me back this up. She said it's illegal for a child to walk to the store. Let me back this up for a second.
So. It is when they're 10 years old.
It was humiliating.
I still didn't catch the whole thing. All right.
Appointment.
Anytime I checked, it wasn't illegal for a kid to walk to the store.
So. It is when they're 10 years old.
It is when they're 10 years old. If it was a law against me, a 10-year-old walking to the store by themselves, my mom would have been locked up several times. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other mothers and fathers would have been locked up several times.
It was humiliating, especially the part where I had to, strip down and get into jail clothes.
Social media is in an uproar, calling the arrest an overreach. Ridiculous. Absurd.
I agree. Ridiculous and absurd. This woman was humiliated over her son walking to the store. 10-year-old walking to the store, a mile up the street, walking to the store. They stripped her down, put in an orange jumpsuit, all because her son walked to the store. Like I said, this country is getting outrageous. Too much policing in this country over stupid things.
Other commenters are less sympathetic. If something had happened to that kid, everyone would be up in arms, asking where his mother was. Lawyer David DeLugas represents Brittany.
It's not a crime to not know where your nearly 11-year-old child is at every minute of every day.
You're going to fight this, from what I understand.
Yes, I am. I don't think any parent should be arrested for making a decision that they think is safe for their child and for their family just because somebody else might disagree with that.
What am I under arrest for?
Patterson says authorities offered to drop the charges if she signed a child safety plan. She refused, she says, because it made her look like she was an unsafe mom.
See, that's another thing too. They want her to sign some paper saying that she's basically an unfit mother, and she's not an unfit mother. So they're gonna make her into an unfit mother. You know, like I said, and the people who finds that who finds that she was in the wrong, I guarantee you those people don't have kids. Because we all know what a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, they are capable of making decisions. What's up, Muck? They're capable of making their own decisions in a sense, and they're capable of being not responsible, but knowing right from wrong at 10. You know, like I said, at 10 years old, I was doing a lot of things. I was walking to the boys' clubs by myself. I was walking all over in my neighborhood. I was walking distances by myself, me and my friends, at 10 years old. And no one had an issue with it, you know. And for her to be in a small town, in that small town, I'm pretty sure everybody knows everybody. So it's to the point where, like, come on, this is ridiculous. That's totally ridiculous to have a parent arrested because their child decided to walk to the store. It's stupid. It's not like this is a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, or 6 or 7-year-old, even an 8-year-old. This is a 10-year-old. He's in the 5th grade. In the 5th grade. So I don't have a problem with the child walking to the store. I think the mother is right. But what I'm saying is, like, it's to the point where it's like, what are we doing in this country? What are we really saying? You know, we're so desperate for money. We're so desperate to be locking people up that we locking anybody and everybody up now. It's crazy. It's really ridiculous. And if I was my mother, I'll be pissed off. I'll be very pissed. And I wouldn't sign that letter either, saying I'm an unfit parent just because I carried one of my kids to the doctor and another kid was at home and he decided to take off and go to the store by himself. To me, that should have been a conversation, not a charge. You know, I can understand you sitting down, you come into the house saying that your child had walked and you're being pretty much precautious and telling the parent that, look, we need to make sure, you know, that we know where our kid is all the time. We should, but charging this mother is stupid. It's so ridiculous. And I just feel like in this country today, we're doing too much. We're doing too much when it comes to interfering with people's lives. You know, this is where we start losing our freedoms at. You know, when we start locking people up for simple and stupid things, we're losing our freedoms. You know, I honestly, I'm really surprised that this happened in a small town. I'm surprised that it happened in an area where everybody knows everyone. You know, if anything, I could have seen it happen in a larger town. But it just, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. It's really crazy. But it goes along with what I was talking about yesterday, where we're losing freedoms. We really are losing freedoms. They're trying to control everything now. They try to control what you do inside your home, what you're doing inside your bedroom. You know, it's like they want to tell you how to raise your kids now. They want to tell you what you can do, what you can't do. You know, like I said, when it comes to safety, I get it. I understand it. But they're overdoing it. You know, they could have easily came to that lady's house and sat down and said, look, you need to be more careful. You know, you need to make sure you keep track of your child. Yeah, I know you was at the doctor, and I understand that you can't one of your kids to the doctor, and you wasn't aware that your 10-year-old had walked away and walked to the store. And that could have been an easy conversation to have. And she could have corrected it by saying, okay, I'll sit down and talk to my son, and I'll make sure that he's aware that he's not allowed to walk to the store by himself. or walk a mile up the street by himself. Simple as that. There is no need to arrest her, put her in handcuffs, put her in the back of a patrol car, book her into a county jail, have her stripped down, put on an orange jumpsuit, have her belling out like she's a full-blown criminal. That's ridiculous. That's too much. Too much for a simple issue that you could have easily sat down and had a conversation about. They could have talked to her and she could have talked to her child. Could have been easily fixed. But now they want her to sign a piece of paper saying basically that you're an unfit mother. You need to pay attention more to your kids. You need to be aware of where your child is at, blah, 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 even though she was at the doctor with another one of her kids. It's crazy. It's just really crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It is what it is. But that's all I got for y'all today. Until next time, y'all have a great afternoon. People are starving and they don't care. They don't care. That pisses me off to the highest fullest, knowing that these people do not care about the common man and woman in this country.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour.
Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute.
Yeah.
Let's get